Right, this is an update with everything what's going off with Streetbeefs. Basically, I sent them another message. I've offered them a date again. Um, Scarface pretty much doesn't want to fight. He's he said that he don't want to fight no more. This, that, and other. Then he's gone and put a video up that he's fighting somebody else that's already whipped his ass already. He got beat by a better man in an MMA fight, and now he's using the excuse that if it was boxing, he'd have beat him. Apparently, on the video, he's saying that there's a lot of comments where people are saying to this white dragon, if they'd have fought boxing, Face would have hammered him. Not really. Face is just shit. So he's pushed out of the fight what I've offered him, and he's gone and fighting somebody else. Really, another shit house. What's not got no fighting ability really. He's just got the basic fundamentals about a stand up fighting. And what I did, I also sent a reply to ask on the date that he's fighting on in June 2019 against this White Dragon on a rematch. I asked to see if I could fight Mouse on it or Wolfman. Apparently, because they're both OGs of the fight game with Streetbeefs, apparently that I can't challenge him. But then you have guys like this Iraqi Assassin, what's an OG, what's 27-3. He fought a guy what were 0-0, and he had about a 40-pound weight difference. I've seen Mouse fight shit people and people what's 0-0, not fought before. Also, I've seen Scarface fighting people what's not really fought before, or that can't even fight at all. And it's just a big massive fraud, this Streetbeefs and everything like this. It's all they are is little Hispanic gangster wannabes, and basically they've just done this to try and get famous with this street beef that they're trying to cause less gun crime and shit like this on the streets, because everything about settling it in ring. All they are is little gangbangers what don't know how to fight, and when they're coming up against I've seen one video, in fact, Face. If I can find the link, I'll put the link in the description, where they put an open challenge out to anybody, Mouse and everybody else, all the OGs, because they're fed up with everybody talking shit. They put an open challenge out to somebody. This were a little bit back, and Face also made a video that says that obviously the odd spars what are like fights for anybody to accept them. And yeah, they've not accepted mine. I don't know, maybe they just don't like English. But like I said, I was willing to come over from the UK. It's like they're telling me like, oh yeah, I'll get a fight if I come over. I don't want to come over to fight no little scrub. I don't want to come over to fight, I don't know, Billy Joe from Virginia, what's a little gangbanger that's been done for drug crime and served about 5 years in prison and thinks he's a little hard man because he runs about with a gang. I want to fight the guy what's supposed to be the guy, which is Mighty Mouse. Faze told me that I can't just challenge him, I have to have a fight before, so I offered to fight Wolfman, because he's talked a lot of shit really. He's made a video saying about anybody who wants to challenge him, he'll accept the fight. So I've offered the fight towards him. He's not accepted the fight, and like I've said, I've told Face and I've told Trash or whatever her fucking name is that does these sets these fights up and everything like this. I says like what makes me laugh is that I'm offering to fight and they won't accept it. I've told them that I'm going to be going over on the 20th of April, like I said. Thing is with me, I'm a man of my word, so I will go over, whether Face is ready or not, whether it's in Satan's yard, so as he calls it, or whether it's on his front yard. Me and him will come to blows because I just don't like fake people like him. I don't like fake people like Mouse. They make out that they all caring and they want to help the hood and everything like this. Yeah, he spent a few years in jail for pimping out an underage girl and a crackhead mother. So they're making out that they're doing all good and everything like this. Well, when really all they're doing, well, they've spent time in jail for doing shit like that. It's like Face. To me, he just thinks he's a plastic hard man. Actually, he's no boy shit house. He's named his son after Al Capone, a very famous gangster. And to me, that's all he wants to be. He wants to seem like he's this big hard man with his street beef and all this. But when they come up against the challenge, they don't want it. As like one of the comments says, they can tell that I'm legit, that I do want to fight. But like I say, I'm not going to fly 12, 14 hours or whatever it is from UK to America just to fight a scrub. I want to go over because I want to fight Mouse. I want to fight Wolfman and I want to fight Face. It's like Face made a video about me on Facebook where he didn't have the bottle to call me out over it, saying about what makes people think that they can beat 3 of their guys in one day. What do you see? What's so bad? I mean, just look at the state of your videos. You've got no good, waste of space shit houses. What, just go in the ring, start swinging like fuck. They've got no experience in boxing. They've got no experience with fighting, and all they do is just swing, lean the head back, have the chin up in the air, and just start throwing wild punches, and it's no good really. That so I don't want to go over to fight any guy like that. If I want to do that, I can happily go out on the streets and find somebody like that. It's not a challenge. Mouse is supposed to be the man. What he is an internet hard man. Posted a few videos of him beating some scrubs up on what's it called, on his YouTube in Satan's backyard, so as they call it, and he's got famous off that. So I want to go over. I want to knock him out. Simple as that. It's like Face said to me that he'd accept a fight if I had the 3 rounds like they want. But I don't want the 3 rounds. I want. It's like he said to me on Facebook. He's got beef with me and all this, and this is what the street beef's supposed to be about sorting it all out and whatever. He says to me, he's got the beef. He wants to sort the beef out with me. He wants these 3 rounds. I don't want that. You have a look at the videos and they cut rounds short. They always make the round favoured to their fighters, their poster boys and everything like that. And just basically, like I say, I really hope somebody what views this puts a link on their Facebook. It's like, or their YouTube channel. They've just done like a promo thing for Scarface vs White Dragon. I mean, you'll see my comment on it where I've said I offered you April 20th to fight. and you backed out, but you're already fighting somebody that whooped your ass, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna have my life revolving around keep making the videos calling them out, because when a pussy don't want to fight, a pussy's not gonna fight, are they? But Face told me he's got the address for me to turn up. I gave him a date, and obviously we'll see. April 20th when I can go over, and I go over to Virginia. I'll have a couple of people with me, so we'll have recorded footage and everything, and we'll see what all this street beef's about, really. We'll see whether Face is a man of his word, whether he'll fight. But to me, I'll happily knock fuck out of Face. The plastic guy what wants to name himself after a gangster, have a tough name. You got to be a fighter to have a name like that, boy. So after I've happily knocked the fuck out of him and smashed him, if Mouse is there on his yard, so as they call it, me and him will come to blows. Whether it's gloves, MMA gloves, or bare knuckle, I'd love to have a straightener over him, Mighty Mouse. I'd open him up. Simple as that. I want to fight him. He's just internet hard man. It's like when you see him talking, he's flexing his muscles and he's got his top off. And tell you what, having tattoos all over your face and your head and beating a few scrubs up off at the street don't make you an hard man. And that's just what I don't like, and that's what really my beef is about them. They put an open challenge out for anybody to come and fight them. I don't like people like that anyway. What's making out that they are hard men over the internet, doing a bit of backyard boxing and beating a load of scrubs up. So I sent them a message to have the challenge with them. They don't want to accept it. So to me, they're not but shithouses. But April 20th is when I come over, me and them's going to straighten it all out. Like I say, whether it's with gloves or whether it's bare knuckle. So we'll see if they're true to the word. No guns, no weapons, a straight up fight. After I've smashed you in face, I want your little bum boy Mouse. And after I've smashed him in, any of you other little top fighters that you think you've got, I'll happily dominate all them. I've used every excuse. Weight, I'm cutting weight, I'm losing weight, I've started back training today. Yeah, but Mouse will fight a guy 6'3" and over 200 odd pound. So he just used every excuse for me not to fight, and to be honest, I just think you're intimidated and you're running scared that a guy from halfway around the world from you wants to come over and wants to fight your top boys, using it as an excuse. It's like you told me, you have many people come from England, you have many people come from around the world. I've watched most of your videos. I've never seen an English guy over there. I've never seen a German. I've never seen a Dutch guy. I've never seen anybody from Europe over there. I've never seen any Brazilians, or you've had one Puerto Rico, which is a guy called Animal, what you're trying to big up and promote. I'll slap fuck out of him as well. I don't mind doing that. I really don't mind slapping fuck out of him. So yeah, sorry about this video going on so long. Just have to have a little rant. We've got a set of pussies over the internet calling me out. Well, not directly calling me out, but saying to me, if I wanna fight, I've got to come over and I've got to prove myself. It's like Face said to me, I've got to come over. I'll have to have 3 fights, but I can't have 3 fights. Why? I'm over there at once, so I've got to come over to America 3 times from the UK to fight, and then I might be able to get Mouse if he accepts the fight. So that's not happening, boy. You want to play games, you play games on my rules. how I play the game. You play it with my rules. My rules is I'll be over there April 20th, and I'll happily, this is a promise, I will happily fight every single one of you, one after another. So, like I said before, stop being shithouses, pull your bollocks from in between your legs, and let's do it. I could tell it's a fight that people will be interested in. A guy from the UK coming over to fight your top fighters. Keep saying that you want it to get world known and everything like that. What better way to have an international fight? Guy from the UK comes over, smashes the fuck out of all you boys. You'll get famous. Like I say, don't be scared. Let's knuckle up, boys. Let's fight. Let's fight. Like I say, this is the difference between the Americans to the English. Americans like to use guns and knives and gangbang. English like to fight like men. I want to fight you like men. You put the challenge out. I have offered the challenge. You don't accept it. Don't put a challenge out if you're not going to accept it.